Welcome, and I hope you're having a great day. I am often asked, what is a good method to use to transport sensitive information from point A to point B? And there are many methods to make that happen. And in this relatively quick tutorial, I am going to talk about just one method. And that method is using a tool called 7-Zip. This tool will allow you to encrypt sensitive files, and you can attach those files to an email and send those to the intended recipient. The recipient will need a similar tool to 7-Zip, and they will also need to know the passcode that was used to encrypt those files. So let's get started. 7-Zip is free to download, and it's free for commercial use as well, which makes it really nice. And the best method to find 7-Zip is to open up a browser, go to Google, and search for 7-zip download. And you should see results that are similar to what you see on my screen. And what you're going to look for is a result that says 7-zip.org/download. Click on the link, and this will take you to the 7-Zip site. As you can see, they have two versions of their program out. They have one that's in beta, and they have one that is a stable release. Stay with the stable release for now, and select the download link that corresponds to the system that you have. If you are not certain what system you have, stay with the 32-bit. If you know that your system is 64-bit, go ahead and select that. And I will say, depending on the browser that you have, I am using Chrome here on this tutorial, but if you have IE or perhaps Firefox, you might be prompted to run or save, it also depends on the configuration of your browser, this file upon clicking on it. And go ahead and select Run. And that way it will automatically download and launch the installation file. I'm going to go ahead and download this. It's going to download quick because it's a relatively quick file, or small file, and I'm going to go ahead and launch it. I'm going to go ahead and step through the tutorial now. I have already installed this, but stepping through this is very quick. You will start off by clicking Next, and you will accept the license agreement. Click Next, accept the default install location, and click Next. And at this point, you're ready to install. Again, I've already installed this, so I'm not going to do this again. I'm going to go ahead and click Cancel, but you will click Install. Okay, once it's installed, there are a couple of methods to leverage the tool to encrypt your files with sensitive information. I am going to show you the easiest method. What I have done is I have created a temp directory, and inside that directory I've placed two files of test information, and I have a test1 and a test2. I'm going to go ahead and double click here, and you'll see the contents of this file. This is just gibberish. But let's pretend this was sensitive information and I wanted to transport this to an associate of mine. What I would do is highlight. Let's say I'm going to highlight both these files, so I want to send them both. And I'm going to right click. And when I do that, you'll see I have a menu option right here called 7-Zip. And all I'm doing is hovering over it, and then I see a submenu appear. And what I'm going to do is come over here and I'm going to left click on Add to Archive. When I do that, the program will launch, and everything you see right here is the default settings. And there is really no need to change any of this. You can if you like, but I'm going to keep this video relatively quick and to the point, so I'm going to keep all the defaults in here. All of this is solid. The encryption method, the AES 256, is the gold standard of encryption, so that's rock solid. The only thing you may want to change is the file name that the files will be compressed into. I'm going to go ahead and just leave everything as you see it. The only thing I'm going to change here will be the password for the encryption, which you need. Now, what I would advise is a password of at least 8 characters and something that has an uppercase, lowercase, and a special character in it. I'm going to go ahead and create that password now. I'm going to go ahead and create it again. And I'm going to select OK. And there it is. So this file is now fully encrypted. and it is ready to be attached to an email and sent to my associate. Now, if I am the receiver of this file and I get this file, keep in mind, as I mentioned early on, I need to have a similar program to 7-zip. And providing that I have that program, when I receive this file, I should be able to save that to my desktop. And again, when I get it, I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to come down to 7-zip and I'm going to extract it. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to left click on extract to temp1. This is going to create a directory. Wherever this file is located, it'll create a directory and place the sensitive files inside that directory. Now there's a couple of different ways to extract this, as you'll see right here. This is just the way I like to do it. It's asking me for a password. Now, let's say I didn't know the password, or say I intercepted this email and I got this file and I just took a guess. I'm putting any password in. I'm going to click OK. And you'll see right here it's saying that there is a data error. Is it a wrong password? It's kind of asking me, it looks like you may have keyed in the wrong password. I'm going to close this. I'm going to go up. I'm going to take a look inside the directory. And you'll see, wait a second, the file is extracted. But if you look over here to the side, you'll see that they are 0 in size. And if we go to open this, you will see that there's nothing in here. It's just a shell. There's no content in there. So what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to come back, I'm going to delete this directory that was created, and we're going to try this again. I'm going to right click, I'm going to hover over 7-zip, and I'm going to extract to temp1. This time I'm going to put in the real password. I'm going to click OK. And you'll notice that there were no error messages displayed. My directory is here. I'm going to double click on it. And I'm going to double click on one of these files. And there is my pseudo sensitive information. And that's all there is to it. So I hope this tutorial helps you out. And please feel free to leave a comment or ask some questions. I'll do my best to help you out. Take care and have a great day.